Ashley here with Heart Hook Home, and today we are learning how to crochet the whip stitch, which is a great way to join two pieces of crochet together. The whip stitch creates this beautiful flat join that is absolutely gorgeous. Of course, if you were to use the silver color, the main color, that would be practically invisible as well. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Let's grab our yarn needle and learn how to do the whip stitch together. Sometimes you want to join two pieces of crochet together in the quickest way possible. In my opinion, that way is going to be the whip stitch. So the whip stitch, I like to use a blunt tapestry needle because it makes my needle go into my stitches faster. And if I am going for speed, I want it to be as quick as possible. So I'm going to thread my yarn needle and I'm going to line these up together just like this. Now, when we are whip stitching together, we are doing this as quickly as possible and it goes in a spiral. I like to think of it as a barbershop pole, how that red just keeps on spiraling up and up and up. So I'm going to put my wrong sides together, or however I want these two to be laid together so that when I open them up, I can see them there. I've got my threaded yarn needle with my contrasting color and we are ready to whip stitch. So when you whip stitch, you're going to go through the first two stitches here. Leave this tail over here. And now, like I said, we are just going in a spiral around and around and around. So I'm going to find the next open stitch on both sides and I'm just going to do around, just like this. The next open stitches here and here, just like that. Sometimes if you find that your yarn needle is getting stuck or it's hard to go through, what I've actually noticed is that if you take the wrong end of the needle and go through, sometimes it just goes through that whole stitch just like that and you don't even have to worry about it, about how that end of your needle can get stuck. So if you use the wrong side, boom, it's even more blunt and it's easier to get the whole thing in there. As you can see, I'm not really pulling my whip stitches too tight here. I do recommend making sure that you stay as consistent as possible with how tight you pull your stitches as you're sewing. This is a very quick way of attaching two pieces of crochet. Here we are with the whip stitch. Let's lay this out flat. Very nice, very simple. You can definitely see where those whip stitches are, but it's a very nice, easy way, and you will notice that it does lay pretty flat. If you are not pulling your stitches too tight, you will notice that this does lay nice and flat, and it feels great, and it looks great too.